Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to start our new Wonders program. We are going to have 4 high frequency words every week. The first word this week is does. Please put your finger up here at the screen and point to the word and say it with me. Does. The word does is spelled D-O-E-S. Spell it with me. D-O-E-S. The next word we have is not. Put your finger up to the word at the top of the screen. Say it with me. Not. The word not is spelled N-O-T. Spell it with me. N-O-T. Okay, the next word we have is school. Put your finger up at the top. Touch it. School. Say it with me. School. The word school is spelled S-C-H-O-O-L. Spell it with me. S-C-H-O-O-L. We read a lot in school.
School. This is the word school. Say it with me. School.
Finally, the last word we are going to learn this week is what. Put your finger at the screen and touch what. Say it with me. What. The word what is spelled W-H-A-T. Spell it with me. W-H-A-T. What can we play today?
What. This is the word what. Say it with me.
What. Very good. Okay, after you read your story today, I have a game, a little link to take you to a game to play with our sight words. If you can't read the directions, it will play it for you.
Read the word. Listen to the word, its spelling, and how it's used in a sentence by selecting the speaker buttons. Use the space provided to type the word.
Okay, so we're going to go over these 3 things and then we will type the word in the on the lines with the keyboard.
Does.
Echo her. Does.
D-O-E-S.
D-O-E-S.
How does a family grow?
How does a family grow? Then we're going to click on the lines and we're going to use our keyboard to type the word does. And then you will click next and you will go over all 4 words. Our story today is called A Fun Day. A fun day, you can see up here at the top corner of the story, is a realistic fiction story. Realistic fiction tells a story about pretend characters that do real life things. So this story could really happen, but the characters are pretend because the illustrator drew them as cartoons. The story is called A Fun Day. It is written by Rachel Tandy. Tandy is the author. She's the one who wrote the words. It is illustrated by Elizabeth Allen. Elizabeth is the one that drew the pictures in the story. I'm going to turn to page 1. As I read the story, I want you to first go on a high frequency word hunt. Remember, we have does, not, school, and what. So we're going to try to find those words because those are words we're really trying to memorize and read quickly. I also want you to look at the pictures to help understand text and details in the story. So as I take a look at the words down here, I do see the high frequency word does. I walk to school. Nat does too. It is fun. Okay, so I see there's a girl walking to school. She walks with her mom. I think this is her mom because she's taller. She does not have a backpack, so I don't think she's a student. She does look a little older. And her dog. And this little boy, Nat, is waiting to walk with them. I know his name because the text said it right here, the word Nat. Okay, here's the next page. We're going to look for the high frequency word. Oh, I do see one. Here's the word does. Also, looking at the pictures, I can see they have some books. She's reading a book. He's reading a book. They might be in the library, or they might be in the classroom in a little library area. I like to read. Nat does too. It is fun. So the girl and Nat are reading at school. They like to read. They think reading is fun. So the text says it is fun, and the pictures both show the students reading, and they look happy. So I know they're having a good time reading. All right, again, we're going to take a little look for a sight word, see if we notice any. Oh, here's the word does again. Very well. Okay, so I see the picture. I see some students. I see Nat and the girl, and this tall lady was probably the teacher since she has papers in her hand. I like to help. Nat does too. It is fun. The text says that the children like to help. They are helping the teacher pass out papers. The text did not say that they're passing out papers, but I can see it in the pictures. So now the girl and Nat are helping. They're passing out papers, and I can tell by the looks on their faces, they're having a good time. They're enjoying helping the teacher by passing out papers. Okay, so I'm going to go on a little sight word hunt, and I'm looking. Oh, does and not. Very good. Does not are both on our paper. I see the boys and girls are outside. Here's the fence. Here's the teacher. She must be on duty. She has her duty whistle. I like to draw. Nat does not. Okay, so the children are at recess. The girl likes to draw. She has her chalk and she's drawing a little rabbit here. Nat does not like to draw. Nat likes to play. So they're doing different things because the girl likes to draw, but the boy does not. Nat is playing with another friend. Okay, we're going to look on go a little sight word hunt. Oh, I see the word what. What? And I'm seeing the pictures. It looks like they're still at recess playing on the monkey bars. And of course, they both still look happy. Nat likes to play. I like to play too. What a fun day. Okay, so I see the girl likes to play too. She's having fun. Nat and his friend, they had a fun day. I know this because I see the word fun in the text and I see them both smiling. Okay, after you read a story, it is very important you go over story elements to check to see if you remember the details in the story. Now, story elements are different parts of a fiction or a pretend story. One thing that's super important is the setting. Setting is one of the story elements I want you to think about, and it is an important story element. It tells the time and the place of a story. And if I think about this story, I know that the story takes place at school during the day. All of our pictures were during the day. Another story element we're going to talk about are main characters. And the main characters in this story is Nat and his friend. They never told us her name. They just had her telling the story by saying I. In conclusion with this story, I want you to think about what you learned about sharing, because these two are good sharers. Tomorrow, you are going to, let me put that back on the screen, I apologize. You are going to go through the story on your own. If you need help with the words, if you push the little speaker, it will read it to you. Once she reads it to you, I would still like you to echo and read it and learn the words. For example,
I walk to school.
I walk to school. Please echo her after she reads it, and go and look at the pictures, find the high frequency words just like we did today. Tomorrow, you will also have a game where you'll take these pictures and you'll put them in the correct order. So whatever happens first, you know they're getting ready to go to school, you will put that in the first box. You will check your work to see how you did and continue on that way. So that is what you will do tomorrow. So today I'm reading the story. You're going to play the little sight word game. And then tomorrow you read the story and you're going to put the little pictures in order, and then you're going to take an AR test. I do have the link for the AR test and the AR number. If you have any issues or problems, please let us know and we'll do what we can to help. Thank you.